Hello everybody, Jim Malone here from Dallas Trading Floor. You won't see my ugly mug today because my camera isn't working, but I want to show you this great trade on ARM. ARM is a company that's based in the UK that makes very low power processors, and because of the Chinese, this might be a very, very good trade, and I kind of want to show you the headlines on this particular stock. China wants to move away from processors based on Intel, the Intel processors. They've been using these processors for, well over 30 years. This is the 8086 type of processor. And they want to move to something that can be produced domestically. And this means that they're going to have to move to a different type of processor. The AMD processors and the Intel processor are based on the 8086 architecture, and therefore are not domestically produced. They're produced primarily in Taiwan, but in other places as well. Now, the ARM chip, this is a different company based in the UK, has chip designs that can be manufactured in China, and so therefore ARM is seeing a very large move up. Here's the chart on ARM. As you can see today, it's trading at about 140.72, and this is basically a IPO, an initial public offering. So very, very interesting. I'm in this stock, and I want to show you kind of how I'm playing it. And I'm playing it with a covered call. And the reason I'm doing that is because, of course, I wanted to protect from a downside risk. But right now, ARM is got a composite rating of 99, and it was up 4.9% today. So very, very interesting. I think you're also going to see some volume move in here as well. And this covered call action might be a way that you could play it. In order to produce this 5-day trade with a potential gain of 4.81% or 493% per annum, what I did today is I bought 100 shares of ARM, and I paid $140.80 per share for $14,080, and then I simultaneously wrote a March 28th 145 call, and the price on that I got for selling this call was $2.45. And if you multiply that times 100, that's how calls work, I received a premium of $245 from this. Now, at the end of, by Friday, I'm hoping, of course, that the stock will be at 145 or higher. If it is, I will be sold out of my shares, my 100 shares. I'll make a gain on that. And then I will also collect and keep the premium for this ARM. This is called a covered call. Here's how the trade kind of works. These are the estimated returns based on this cover call trade. If you'll notice, the break-even point on this is about 139 or so. That if it falls below 139, of course, we're going to keep the premium, the premium that we got on this, which is $244. But of course, the price of the stock will have gone down. So the break even on this one is about 138 on Friday at the end of the at the end of the session. For the maximum profit on this one, we need it to go above $145, and if that happens, we'll get $665 for this 5-day trade. The return on that is 4.79% or $437 per annum. And as you can see, we have a pretty high probability of this being in the profit zone, 61.8% on Friday. So very interesting trade that you might be interested in. This chart here kind of gives us the risk profile. As you notice, if we're above that 138 mark at the expiry of the option, that's on Friday, you can see we start to make all the profit. And if we hold this till the end of the end of the options period, or the 29th of March, you can see we could potentially make a 4% or better return, which is pretty good. Even if we don't hit the strike price, the 145 strike price on the option, we still will make we will still make money on the other scenarios. For instance, we could potentially make by the 25th of March, we could potentially make these numbers. So this kind of gives you an idea of the risk profile on this. If you're interested in these kind of options trades, take a look at the QR code that's on the right-hand side of the screen. Just take a picture of that, and you will be led directly to our website where you can sign up for the free newsletter from Dallas Trading Floor. Hope to see you on other videos, and happy trading.